Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to give you my predictions to the up and coming Masters tournament, which takes place in Alexandra Palace on the 7th to the 14th of January 2024. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So if you take a look at the first round matches, at the top there we've got Judd Trump versus Kyren Wilson. Now with Judd Trump having a good season so far, winning 3 tournaments in a row, and Kyren Wilson playing well but struggling just to get results. So for that match I'm going to go with Judd Trump. And if we have a look at the second match, Mark Williams v Ali Carter, quite a difficult one to predict this, but I think I'm going to go with Mark Williams for this one. So in the third match we have Mark Selby versus Robert Milkins. Now Robert Milkins had a good season last year, won the Welsh. Not really done much this season. Likewise for Selby really. He got to the final of the Worlds, didn't he, last year, but again struggling with results this year. So it's going to be quite a close game I should think, but I'm going to edge Selby with that one. Now for the fourth match we've got Mark Allen versus John Higgins. Now John Higgins, I think he's struggling at the minute. I've watched quite a few of his matches lately, and his shot choices are, well, a little left to be desired, I think. So I think Mark Allen's in good form, so I think Mark Allen will just about edge that game. Now in the fifth match we've got Ronnie O'Sullivan versus Ding Junhui. Now they do seem to play each other quite a lot, with Ronnie always seem to be getting the better of him. So for that one I think Ronnie's going to run out quite a clear winner on that one. Now for the sixth match we've got Neil Robertson against Barry Hawkins. Now Neil Robertson's having a terrible time at the minute. He's saying he's missing home. He has been back home in Australia for Christmas. Whether that's going to give him a kick up the bum and rejuvenate his poor form, I don't know, but I think Barry Hawkins, he's playing well. I think he's going to beat Neil Robertson. So in the seventh match you've got Sean Murphy versus Zhang Anda. Now as we all know, Zhang Anda's just massively improved these last sort of 6 months or so. Done really well. Won over in China, didn't he, a few months back. Sean Murphy, he made that brilliant 147 in the shootout, but I do think that Zhang Anda will get the better of him in that match, so I'm going for Anda to win that. In the final game of the first round you've got Luca Brissell versus Jack Lazowski. Now Jack Lazowski, he's struggling, not done great really this season. I think he got to his semis early on in the season, but really not done much since then. Luca Brissell likewise hasn't really done much, but I do think he's in better form out of the two, so I do think Luca Brissell will win that one. So if I put all my predictions for the first round, and we'll just put them there in the quarterfinals column. So in the first quarterfinal draw, I predicted that Judd Trump will play Mark Williams. Now again, I'm going to go with Judd Trump for that one, on the basis that, you know, he won 3 tournaments in a row, didn't he, this season. Mark Williams, don't think he's won anything yet. Still a tricky game, and you know they can all beat anyone on the day, so. But I'm going to edge Judd Trump for that one. That second semi-final, Mark Selby versus Mark Allen, Battle of the Marks. I'm going to go with Mark Allen for that. Again, he's in better form than Selby, so I think Mark Allen will beat him. In the third quarter-final, I predicted that Ronnie O'Sullivan would play Barry Hawkins. Now, Ronnie O'Sullivan just won his 8th UK Championship. I think he's going to beat Barry Hawkins here quite comfortably. Then in that final quarter-final you'll have Zhang Anda versus Luca Brissell. For this one I'm going to go with Zhang Anda. I just think that he's in better form and will beat Luca Brissell. So we've put all them predictions into the semi-final column. So in that first semi-final we've got Judd Trump versus Mark Allen. Tricky one to predict this. Could go either way, but as I'm feeling right now I think Mark Allen will just nip it. For that second semi-final you've got Ronnie O'Sullivan versus Zhang Anda. Going to be a cracking match this, but I just think that Ronnie O'Sullivan will just have the edge and get to the final. So if we put them semi-final winners into the final column. That gives us a Mark Allen versus Ronnie O'Sullivan final, which I think will be a cracking match. But I think Ronnie, he'll be dying to get an 8th Masters, won't he, to match his 8th UK title. So I think it's going to be a close one, but I do think Ronnie O'Sullivan will nip it and be this year's 2024 Masters champion. I do hope you liked this video. Do let me know in the comments section below who you think is going to win this year's Masters. If you've enjoyed the video, please click that like button, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.